You cannot make this stuff up. And I mean it. You just can't make it up. So let's get the least important stuff out of the way here. To me, it doesn't matter, but it's kind of cool how it's lined up. So today is actually my birthday. 1 year, 1 year closer to the grave. Um, yeah, I'm not one of those people that really get really that worked up over a birthday. Maybe I should. I don't know. But it's kind of cool because the best way to celebrate it, if you asked me, would be to hit an epic, awesome chest day. And it just happened to line up that my birthday fell on my what is always my Thursday chest days, which might be my favorite because I love incline bench press slightly more than flat. Um, and if for no other reason than just that, I fucking love it, dude. So I figured I probably shouldn't do this, but I just can't help it. I figured if it's only just one set, even if it's just one set, I'm gonna go heavy. So this is three. Oh my god, let me try to do the math. This is shit. I may have to do the math after the set. Well, no, I don't want to do that. What is this? So 275, 285 plus 50. This is 335, 340, which for incline, that's fairly heavyweight. Um, but I just think it's so cool. This is how much of a geek I am when it comes to the gym. I'm just a gym nerd, a gym rat, whatever you want to call me. But I think it's so cool that I got lucky enough that my birthday fell right on chest day. Like I said, that's my favorite. And it's not even a close second, really. Chest is just like a chef's kiss of a workout for me because, you know, I've talked about this with other gym bros that come here. I just get the best pump on chest day. Like on a bicep day, yeah, you get a crazy bicep pump, but like a lot of your other body parts get left out. When you're doing a chest day, especially if you do a lot of pressing, your shoulders get a little pump, your triceps get a little pumped, your chest definitely. Um, so it just gives you that crazy full look without having to do much else of anything. It's just chest. Now, if you're just doing flies and you don't do a lot of pressing, that's not the same. But yeah, I just love chest day. So the fact that this worked out like this, again, like I said, I'm not one for really celebrating my birthday, but this is a celebration enough for me right here, chest day. So I actually want to change the song because I've had this song playing on repeat since I got here. Fuck. Let's just try this one. All right, man. Let's get this celebration started. Right? Three. I hate saying this. It's 335 or 340. I'm not sure because I still, to this day, after countless times of saying I don't know how much this bar weighs, I still don't. It's either 10 or 15. So if it's 15-pound bar, which I've heard from several people in here that it is, that doesn't mean that it is. But if it is, it's 340. So yeah, I'm gonna say a good 6, 7 reps here, probably. My elbow's still a little tender, unfortunately. I think I'll try one more though. I think. Don't hold me to that. But a lot of times when I do this, my elbow for the first set always feels a little tender. Well, not always, but when it's bothering me like this, and then by the time I do the second one, that blood's flowing, adrenaline's starting to kick in, and it feels way better. So let me try one more. If I can get another good six, because I was going pretty slow there. I was being pretty conscious of what I'm doing, conservative. If I really wanted to go just crazy, I could have got seven probably, but that's not the name of the game right now. So yeah, let me try one more, and then maybe do a back down set. Might do two. So I might do one more with this weight. It just depends how it goes, but say I get six again, then maybe I'll go down to three, which would be like 285, 290, or 295, something like that. Do a set with that, and then maybe even after that, go down to just two plates. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. If this second one goes better, I might just do all three at this weight. So give me another minute, and we'll find out pretty quick. Okay, I think I can manage one more set like that. I think I can do six again. Of course, I've said this before, and then the weight humbles me, as I like to say. So I don't want to get too cocky, but I feel like I can do one more set for six reps. And again, this is kind of out of my. I've been so good lately. Not going too crazy heavy. Um, like I haven't even really done any heavy sets of anything under. We'll say eight to be safe, but definitely around 10. Like I've been doing pretty good with my weights, considering I'm on a cut. Um, but man, like I said, good way to celebrate right here because I've missed it. I love training heavy. I just love it. So just for today, I'm gonna make sure I don't fall back into this trap of going heavy while I'm cutting for the remainder of the 3 or 4 weeks I got left. But just for today, it's nice. It's putting a big old smile on my face, and I love it. So yeah, one more set. Go for six again. Then I'll probably do a back down set. I'll go down to three plates with like a minute and a half rest in between. Um, and maybe a drop set too. We'll see. All right, a little tougher. That was a little tougher, but that's to be expected when you're 3 sets in. But yeah, let me take the 25s off and I'll do a back down set. Oh, it felt awesome. Let's keep it going with a drop set. All right, this is one of those scenarios where I just have to admit, and I know this, most people know it, so it's not like I just had some sort of revelation here. I've known, and like I said, most people do, but this set, even before the drop set, where I did 10, really controlled with moderate weight, if I hadn't already done 3 sets prior, I definitely could have went heavier for the same amount of reps. But this set, without the drop set, well, let's just exclude that for a second. Compared to the first 3, where I did 3 sets of 6, completely different feeling. I will admit that the heavy set of 10 with a little more time under tension, a little more control, just felt better. I got more of a pump, more blood in my chest. Of course, again, I already had done 3 sets, so who's to say how I would have felt without those 3 sets? Because I already got some blood in my chest. You know what I'm saying? So would it have felt as good from the start? I don't know. But again, I will say, for just building muscle, the set that I just did of 10 with 3 plates on each side was better than the 3 prior. This is where I kind of, again, this is just for today though. So, but before, this is where I would struggle with trying to mix what I love to do, how I love to train, with what I know I needed to get the results I want. I love to lift heavy, like a good heavy set between like 4 and 7 reps, like heavy, like the final rep being that's it. Man, I love that. I love it. And you will build some muscle training like that, but will you build a little more doing a heavy set of 8, 9, 10, 11 reps? Yeah, you will. So I've been way better as of late, but I have to admit, like I said, this isn't some sort of revelation. Most people know that nowadays with all the information online and stuff. But Sometimes it can be hard, when you want to do what you love rather than do what you know is going to get you to the next level. So, but again, like I said, this is just for today. Kind of celebrate my birthday a little bit. Let me have a little fun, a little freedom. 3 sets of 6 with the back down set and the drop set, you know, made up so much ground. So, but yeah, let's move on. Let's do some flies or something. All right, I don't even remember what I did Monday for chess. If I did the pec deck or not, I try to, you know, swap out. Like say I did pec deck Monday. Well, on my Thursday chess day that same week, I like to throw in some other things. Get just more variety is always. I don't want to say always, but a lot of times it's good. But I don't remember. I don't remember what I did Monday. So, but I really don't have a choice. This is really the only thing open, other than maybe doing dumbbell flies. But I haven't really been doing a lot of dumbbell flies, except for incline. But man, I love incline dumbbell flies. If you're looking for a fly, um, just a fly in general, I was gonna say something different than cables or pec deck, but I think it might even be better. Like incline dumbbell flies are great for your chest development. Now, of course, you got to do it right. Don't go too heavy. Don't make sure your back is retracted and your you got good form and you're actually using your chest. But if you do it right, the incline dumbbell fly is again another chef's kiss. I love that exercise. But like flat dumbbell flies and decline, I haven't been feeling it lately. So we're just gonna spam out some pec deck. Um, Try to do 3 good sets with a drop set and move on to something else. So I have it maxed out. Let's see how it feels. It should feel well. Do I need to lower the seat? I think I do. I can't tell. Let's just do it. That's good. I can maybe even go up a little bit. Maybe. I don't know yet. All right. I decided. I went heavy on my incline pressing for 3 sets, which first of all is more than I thought I'd even do today. I thought I'd do one, maybe two, and then kind of back down from there. But it was going good. So, but since I did that, I figured, I'm gonna stay. This isn't light by no means, but I'm gonna stay pretty moderate, not go up anymore, and we'll make this intense, just with the effort. You know what I mean? So, I mean, what I get in the first set, around 10 reps, maybe 11 or 12. I don't know. So yeah, this is good. We'll do it 2 more times. Okay. That was awesome. I'm half tempted to stay right here. I mean, it might kind of make for a boring video, but stay here and do the. I kind of halfway did it on the drop set here, but really stick my ass out and get those flies that I like to do hit the lower chest more. Again, I feel like this is like the fifth time I've said this in this workout, but I might, maybe. I don't quite know yet, but I'm tempted. So let me contemplate on it for a couple minutes, and you guys will figure out here in a second. I decided the plan is I'm gonna do a couple sets here, just like I said, kind of at this position, hit the lower chest a little bit more. Actually, really be like the first exercise I've really done to fully target the lower chest. So I'll do a couple here like that, no drop set, and then I'll move straight on to the um, cable press, a couple machines down, do a couple sets there, and I think that'll be it. So 2 here, 2 there. That'll have me at 11-ish sets. I think that's good. I'm not going heavy here. The main thing is, since this is kind of an awkward position, have good form, good control, go pretty. I'm not gonna go crazy slow, but a little slower than normal, and just make sure I'm hitting my lower chest as much as I can. That's the main thing here. All right, let's do the cable press. We'll check out this fucking pump. All right, chest is fried. Let's go check this fucking pump. All right, talk about the best birthday present a gym rat can ask for. Fucking beautiful chest day. Damn near perfect. I don't think there's anything, there's really no such thing as perfect except for, I've said this before, but I'll say it again, except for maybe Kevin Lerone's most muscular or the Jay Cutler quad stomp. Um, you could throw in, you could throw in a Chris Bumstead front lat spread. I mean, that is really any of his poses. I mean, shit. A Ronnie Coleman, back lat spread or back double bicep. I mean, a lot of poses I can go through. I can keep going if you really let me sit here and think. You could throw in a lot of Phil Heath, but anyways, you guys get what I'm saying. So yeah, fucking badass chest day. I am ready to see the results of this pump. So I'm gonna lose my Doc Holliday shirt. For anyone that's watched Tombstone, you know exactly what this is from. But yeah, let's check this out. That may have been one of my better posing. I wouldn't even call it a routine yet, but posing sessions in a while. I didn't really have to take any breaks. Kind of flowed, except, man, that side tricep is always so tough for me to get in position. And I'm not even, like, I can only imagine being the size of Jay Cutler or, the really big guys. I guess I need to work on my flexibility and my mobility. But I can never, it's not even that I can't get in that position. It's just, I can't get it where I want it. It takes me some shifting before I'm like, okay, there it is, right there. You know, so I gotta, what they say, practice makes perfect. So I guess I just gotta practice it more. But that's some good shit, man. I'm really happy with this. So, like I said, this kind of heavy session that I did is only gonna be a 1 day thing. As much as I wish I could keep going, and it's not even like I'm going super heavy. Like again, there's a difference between a 1 rep max and a heavy set of 5. But still, while you're cutting, a heavy set of 5 is more risky, is more dangerous than sets of 10 or 15. I mean, you guys get what I'm saying. It's pretty common knowledge for most gym rats, and maybe not even gym rats, just people who have been going to the gym for some time, and have done a fair amount of research. But But yeah, that's it. I'm done, man. Tomorrow I'll be back in there, hit some shoulders and triceps. But till then, I am out.